Playing catch-up, Premier League round to air live in UK. London, AP, before Clive Tyldesley clambers up to the Old Trafford gantry and picks up his microphone to be part of a landmark week in Premier League broadcasting, he reminisces about being silenced in stadiums. In the 1980s, local radio listeners on Merseyside could only hear Tyldesley call the second half of games, at most, under restrictions driven by Liverpool's chief executive at the time. Peter Robinson would argue till he was blue in the face that if he gave us the right to commentate on the whole game, it would impact on the attendance at Anfield, Tyldesley said in an interview with the Associated Press. Anything that is new and unknown carries an element of suspicion about it. Those limitations might seem like a relic of the pre-Premier League era of crumbling stadiums and little access to games beyond them, before Tyldesley became one of Britain's leading voices in football. But while so much has changed in the sport and media industry, significant obstacles remain to the domestic broadcasting of the English top flight. Some fans in the Premier League's home territory have watched enviously as the rest of the world gained access to every game live from all 38 rounds, with the value of overseas rights growing 35% to £4.2 billion, $5.4 billion, in 2019 to 2022. But fewer than half of the 380 games annually have been available live to domestic viewers in a bid to protect attendances at stadiums. The upcoming 15th round of the season will see a broadcasting barrier broken in England, all 10 games live. In another milestone, illegal feeds aside, games will only be available via internet streaming as Amazon Prime enters the Premier League. There's an element of dipping the toe in the water on both sides, Tyldesley said. Amazon is spreading the 10 games this week from Tuesday to Thursday, with Tyldesley working at Old Trafford on Wednesday when Jose Mourinho returns to his former club Manchester United in charge of Tottenham. Amazon can show entire rounds on the first midweek in early December and around Boxing Day on December 26, muscling into the six-season stranglehold on Premier League live rights in Britain by Comcast-owned Sky and BT Sport. It comes after a ruling by the broadcasting regulator led to the league raising the number of games on sale for British broadcasts from 168 to 200, although the revenue still dropped 8% from the previous three-year cycle to £5 billion. BT bought the packages to broadcast another 2 complete rounds live in 2019 to 2022 for £90 million, but only for midweek games because of a Saturday afternoon blackout. No live broadcasts of football are allowed on British screens from 2:45 p.m. to 5:15 p.m., even as the rest of the world flicks between games, particularly on American network NBC where Tyldesley has worked. For more on this story, visit the news article link.